my life in shambles again, I bet he'll be having a right old laugh.
In's mum isn't here.
What?
He's still in Pakistan.
He's moved there?
It's, it's just me and Ali now.
Oh, Fatima, I'm sorry. Are you all right?
We're managing. But you see, no one's family is as perfect as they make it seem. Sometimes things don't work out.
Yeah. And then what do you do?
Have a cup of tea. Keep going. I know this is difficult, but we've established the events of the afternoon when you gave that file to my husband, Mr. Best. I think you could argue that he took it with the intent to steal, and I'm sorry for that. And then that night he attempted to contact you.
That's right.
But there doesn't seem to be any mention of your meeting that afternoon.
My meeting with him?
Yes, that's right.
That same afternoon, I don't know. I saw him in the car park.
He said that you had a conversation on the staircase, on the stairwell at the back of the Norton building that leads to, I forget the name.
West Bridal Street?
Yes, that's right.
I'm sorry, I don't understand. What conversation?
The conversation you had with my husband.
No, not that day.
Then perhaps you can explain. Sunil said that you met him on the stairs and that you accused him of being a thief, and he denied it.
No, that didn't happen.
We could just
No,
finish.
but it didn't happen.
Henry, thanks.
He said that you were angry, and that's understandable. He said he offered to sit with you, have a cup of tea, coffee, but he said, I'm not sitting down with a filthy, parky thief.
I did not.
He said, that's not fair. And he said, I'm going to get you sacked, you stupid, thieving turban.
I did not. No, you can't write that down. I never said it.
Henry,
No, I'm not having this. I'm not having it. Don't even try. Listen, my own boyfriend's black.
Oh, yes, the boyfriend's relevant too, because Mr. Best accused my husband of being an ugly, retarded breeder. We did not know what that word meant until someone told us that that's a derogatory term that homosexuals use to refer to heterosexuals. Mr. Best called my husband a breeder. He called him Apu. He called him Mowgli. And then, when my husband was very upset, Mr. Best told him to shove a popperdom in his mouth and fuck off back where he came from. That's what he said.
Where is she? No, don't tell me. But she's okay, yeah?
I don't keep in touch, Shabnam. I just made sure she was settled in properly and then left her adoptive parents to bring her up. I just wish you'd come to me. Talk to me instead of going through all this alone. I wouldn't have judged you, you know. The father?
Oh. I don't know where he is.
And he wasn't someone you could have settled down with?
No.
And since then, could there have been anyone else, like Kush, maybe?
Maybe.
But every time someone gets close, the shutters come down. You're afraid of making a mistake again. Isn't it time to face up to all of this?
What does that mean?
Doesn't your father deserve to know why his only daughter is spurning perfectly acceptable suitors?
No, don't you say a word.
So you keep quiet and I keep quiet.
He'd hate me.
And you keep living like this.
But Auntie Fatima, I said not a word.
Running away from things all the time.
No one can ever know. You hear me? No one.
It was the 7th of November. The scariest day of our lives. Like every other day, Arya left for school, but he never reached school. And then in the evening, all the other kids came back, but my Arya didn't.